Okay, hello. This is a search engine results in 2023. Um, you mentioned is eating pomegranates poisonous to my cat? Well, let me tell you the answer to your question. First of all, I'd like to thank the sponsor of this video, War Thunder. Um, if you click on my link and click on Clovar/War Thunder, you can get 10 Tiger tanks and 18 Leopard missiles for free. So thank you very much, War Thunder, for sponsoring this content and supporting my channel. And by the way, guys, I noticed that 79% of you aren't subscribed to the channel. So if you could please subscribe to the channel and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe with the bell on for more daily awesome cat content. Okay, so getting back to the question, is pomegranates going to kill my cat? Well, the thing is that cats were domesticated in the 1600s from the feline Felidae species and genus of cats. Now, cats have evolved throughout the last 239 years to be a companions of sorts. And going back to 500 million years ago, there were proto-cats, which were very curiously enough the common ancestor between cats and humans. So if you go back that much time long ago, you'll realize that cats and humans aren't that much different. But where they're different is the dietary restrictions, needs, and things that cats versus humans can eat. For instance, a human, the average human, is able to eat a pomegranate and suffer very few ill effects. But as you can see later on in this video, a cat may or may not be able to eat those types of sweet red fruit berry pomegranate things. Well, maybe they'll die, maybe they won't. So in this video, I'll describe to you exactly when and when cannot cats may or may not eat pomegranates and other types of seed-bearing fruits. It's important to realize that, 300 years ago, when cats were domesticated, they were only 4,000 years older than the great Egyptian pyramids. And as everybody knows, the ancient Egyptians really loved cats. In fact, if you go back 5,000 years ago when Queen Nefertiti and Aristotle were building the pyramids together with each other in ancient Egypt, they had a certain cat affinity. Well, interesting to know that cats and affinity have the same etymological origins in terms of the common current modern English speech structure, which is derived from the French version, which was in turn derived from the Greek version of katos, which means cat. Now, now in terms of pomegranates, that is a very interesting thing because we have to go back even further 100,000 years ago to the dawn of agriculture in humanid, hominid societies and tribes, because the advent of pharmacological culture and what's considered today modern farming techniques is very interesting and relevant to this conversation about whether pomegranates will kill your cat or if pomegranates are healthy for your cat. So in ancient Mesopotamia, the palm seed, derived from the German word apple, palm, strangely enough, correlates to the fact that apples and potatoes were once considered to be the same fruit. Very interesting because one is a vegetable and the other one is a fruit. So, in the grand scheme of things, when you consider if a pomegranate seed will kill your cat if your cat accidentally eats it, the answer relies upon the knowledge of the word structure, considering Greek and French speech from the 1730s. That speech is quite remarkable because cat in Greek term means badonkadonk, and the cat badonkadonk structure in the Greek history is far different than the gato structure from ancient. I can't do this anymore. Okay, than the ancient French speech of cato. So catos and gatos are entirely different. And the pomegranate, palm, apple of the apple and apple of the earth, pomme de terre and pomme de granite, only arrived in um, uh, ancient years 75,000 BC when granite and aggregate construction means were being developed by humans. So, as everybody knows, cats are not able to chew or digest granite. And spoiler alert, granite has nothing to do with pomegranates in the modern context of either word. So, you might think that, oh, because these ancient peoples developed granite as an aggregate to make their construction and houses and cat things, and especially the cat houses, you might think that granite, pomegranate, might be bad for cats, gatos, file. But later on in this video, to get to the answer of your question, whether pomegranates are bad or healthy for cats to eat, we need to turn even further back to the formation of the very planet upon which cats and humans reside, the Earth. So the Earth is a huge ball of mostly steel and iron, a little bit of carbon, a lot of nitrogen, a whole boatload of nitrogen, and, some other things like magnesium. And that's it. Just carbon, oxygen, magnesium, and steel. That's the only things that exist in this planet. And if you look at that in the periodic table of elements, you might notice that carbon and aggregate are right next to each other on the periodic table. 17 steps downward and 4 steps to the left is the element gatos, which is an element that was discovered in 1449 by the German scientist El Gato Supremo, whose name we have in modern times derived the cat name of Gato. So, if you're trying to find me here um, to determine whether if pomegranates will or will not be bad for your cat, then we have to turn to the sponsor of this video, War Thunder, because you can have a leopard tank and you can battle your short haired tank enemies to the death. It's a 1 versus 10, a wonderful combat game that you can play cross platform between computer, Xbox, PC, Sega Genesis, Game Boy Color, Android, Chat GPT, artificial intelligence, and the App Store, crossplay. So don't forget to support my channel. And I just got a message right here. I got it from straight from the War Thunder top brass that the first 500 people that are going to be using the link Clovargatos are going to get 10 kitty paw packs and 15 meow meow levels in War Thunder, as long as you submit those codes before December 7th, December 7th, 2023. So don't forget to like and subscribe to support the channel. And we're going to go back to the main topic. Okay. So I know everybody is roaring to know if pomegranate seeds are toxic and bad for cats. And the interesting thing, I've said interesting thing about that before. And the only thing you need to know about that is AG1, the cat supplement, meow supplement for your cats. The one dietary need that they have is carbohydrates and protein. And carbohydrates have existed on this planet since 18 million years ago, when the Earth and the Moon collided in a grand epic scheme of cosmic collisions and madness, which leads to the simple fact that the full moon entices your cat to chew on round things. You might notice that pomegranate seeds are round by their very nature. Yes, if your cat eats pomegranate seeds, the science is still in a gray area. It might kill your cat instantly, but a lot of people are saying that your cat is going to be just okay. So, thanks so much for watching this video. That's the answer to your question. And again, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see every one of you on the next video on Clover Cat Channel.